As you know, the first video is where I remove, let me see, why is this not working for a second? It's always doing this. Okay. I'm on Safari. I don't know why I pushed, but now it will work. I don't know. Anyway, go back. So I will show you where we started. We started there and we ended up here. But I will do a screenshot and I will show you before and after. Before and after. So we closed this eye, we removed some of the blankets here, and we removed the hand. Oopsie daisy. All good back. And we go back. Perfect. Now, what I wanted to show you is how to do a little bit of a skin editing on this side and remove this red spots around here and some of this skin. So we go back and what I will do right now. I use lots of Kelly Brown actions or Greater Than Gatsby actions. So I will do that first. So right now I just want to remove this shadow here, and I will do it with my patch tool. I think it should work. Hopefully. Let's see. Command D, deselect. Is there? Is not there. And you can reduce the opacity on this one. Like that. I need to try to do my videos a little bit shorter because it's hard for my computer to process them. I think YouTube doesn't allow me to put long videos also if I pay. And again, we can reduce the opacity. So before and after, it's looking better already. And then with a little bit of cloning tool, maybe 10% or 16, 15 will do. I'm going and I select from that area and I remove that edges around like that. Right? So that looks better now. So with this skin, you have some options. You can use the stub healing brush or healing tool, and in this corner here it's good to use that for little hairs and little splotches and little things. And this little girl, she's amazing. This image, I need to tell you, is not my image. I didn't shot this image. It's my friend's image and I just work on it. Every time my friends, they don't know something, I tell them send it to me, I'll do a video and I'll send it to you, you learn it, and I do a tutorial because I love doing tutorials. I wish I had more time to do them. It will come. One day I will do that. Yeah, so in this case you can use this here like that, or you can use frequency separation. There are so many things you can use. I use Kelly Brown actions to reduce retina splotches. I don't like that part, the last one. So we go back and we do it later. Alright. Let's see how it looks. So it looks great from my point of view. Then if we go to Kelly's actions, and I do have this one action which I always use, and it's called the all-in-one actions, all-in-one workflow. And I run this to each image. I just run it through. And this is where I work with my retinas, warm up the skin or red tones or so on. And this little things here helps me a lot. So if you really want to use it, just go on Kelly's Brown Little Pieces Photography and you can purchase it from there. She has lots of actions. I haven't reached her level on doing actions, my own actions, even though I learn how to do them and I do them, but they're not so good as her. So I don't even bother making my own actions because hers are working perfectly. So I always reduce the Kelly Warm Wash because I don't use it, and if the light is perfect, you don't have to use it either. And I will just make it smaller, highlights, you'll see it reduces a lot, and you can play with the slides. But this is where I will work with my reds. And I will take my brush and to a 36% opacity. You make sure that because it's a black background, you have to use the white brush. And you just go over the areas where you have redness and you don't want to. And then you can increase the opacity where you want to be a little bit stronger, like this areas. This foot, it's nice, but I can reduce it. And you can see, here we go. And we come back here. And she has another action, which I will use it in a second. Let's see, before and after. We'll put more in there. She has a special action for blotchiness, and I will use that in a second. After I go, and this is lighten the shadow, and you can leave it stronger, you can remove it. It's all depends what you want. If you like lighter images, then you can use it. But I like moodier ones, so I will leave it. Then a vignette. Play with it, take it, play with it, take it. Oh, pretty much 90% of the cases I check it. Sharpening, I use it also all the time for my eyes. And I just go around there. It's pretty much for the waterline. And a little bit her lips. Then we go back on paint and blur. You can use this too, but maybe to a lower opacity. If you want to soften a bit the background. It's a beautiful shot taken by Ruchika. You don't need too much, so you do that, a little bit of softening, and then you can apply this one here, Kelly Warm Wash. I won't apply it because it's not my picture, so I won't do that. She can do any extra things what she wants. I just cleaned a bit the picture, so it's a big, beautiful image. And after this, we apply the skin, the softness of the skin. Action. And again, you go closer, and the blotchiness, because I've seen a little bit of blotchiness in there. So it's blotchy skin. And it will apply, and again you can play with this actions. You can reduce the opacity, remove it, delete it from where you don't want, and yeah, for me this saved my life quite a bit. And then I don't spend so much time in Photoshop. I hate doing this work in Photoshop. I prefer shooting more than editing. So it will go in a second. Sorry for my slow computer. Shouldn't be long. And then yeah, I do the blotchiness, then I do the skin. There are different techniques in skin smoothing, and depending what you want, you can use portraiture, and I've shown you that in my previous video. You can use different actions. Greater Than Gatsby, they have them. Kelly Brown. Oh, so many photographers, they have their own actions, and you can use those ones with no problem, whatever suits you. It's frequency separation. I love that, and it's a big thing. But it all depends on you what you love. So Again with your brush, I will leave it at 30%, and I will go over the skin wherever I think it's a little bit blotchy. I'll increase it in some areas, like here. Ta-da-da. Let's see how does it look. A little bit, so we can increase it a bit more if you want. There you go. You can see a small difference in there. And then we do a smoothing, and pretty much this image is done. I always add my own thing, my little filters, which I love, but I won't do that in this video because, like I said, it's not my image. Let's do this beautiful skin, soft baby skin. And again, you can reduce the opacity in this with no problem. Right. And you see you have to soften and details, and you can play with those and the opacity on those. Usually you can go 100% opacity, and then you go over the skin where you want to smooth. And then what you do, you come back in your layer and you reduce the opacity because it will be a little bit too much. I know that. Yes, love? What's up? Okay, and my kitten's back. Come on. Come. Come. Okay. But you have to be quiet. Shh. Because we do a video. Okay, so we reduce the opacity and we can reduce the softness also. Let's see how does it look. Before and after.
Painting this?
Yeah, painting this. Let's do a snapshot.
Painting
Before
this.
and after. It's painting this, yeah.
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 Look.
Here we go.
Look. Look. Look.
So yeah, that will be my way to go with skin editing. She looks lovely. Say bye-bye, mommy.
Bye, mommy.
My kid says hi and bye.
Bye.
And we speak soon and we show you more later.
Yeah, I do.
Later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.